Hi, I'm Nathan Oakley and this video is going to be about adverts. I classify an advert as something that promotes me. So often I'll go and see hater videos that are made about me, and I recently came across one that was made by somebody who'd been advertised to me by IPS. So IPS has been talking quite a lot recently about a YouTuber who I had absolutely no idea about. The guy's got less than, or at the time had less than 100 subs. And yeah, he was a deeply unpopular YouTuber, let's put it that way. But fortunately he got lots of shout outs from IPS, and eventually I went over to his channel and checked him out. And what do you know? He's made videos about me. Fantastic, so brilliant. So I'll put a link in the description below to this lovely gentleman's advertising for Nathan Oakley 1980 channel. Much obliged. Now I'm saying that with a slightly sarcastic tone because the point I'm trying to make is that it's never going to work if you call people out. So I've recently made an advert for Ranty Rant Rant, and I would classify it as an advert. The guy should be grateful. I've made 2 adverts for him now. And the reason I call them adverts is because there's a good proportion of people, Martin Leetka being a good example, a name I can drop in here. So his comment was to say, who is this guy? You know, in other words, had I have not made the advert, Martin wouldn't have heard about him. And in the same vein, had IPS not talked about Flat Earth Reset, I wouldn't have heard about him, so I wouldn't have gone and had the luxury of seeing this advert that's been made for my channel. Wonderful, wonderful. But anyway, you know, I'm sure a few people will see through the sarcastic tone and get the point that I'm trying to make here. If you want people to avoid other horrible people in your view, don't talk about them. You know, no contact ever again. The psychopath approach works. Don't talk about them, don't discuss them, don't call them out, and I assure you that will have a positive effect in terms of them losing popularity back to the power of 1. If you exercise your right and disown that person, there's a good chance that you represent a good portion of other people who feel exactly the same way. But those people probably don't want reminding of that person's name. So always be cautious when you're calling people out, because there's a good chance that, like with me and Flat Earth Reset, I'm now going there and having a look at his material as a consequence of being told about him by IPS. And he's not saying this guy's great, he's saying I want this guy to stop what he's doing to me. And it's naturally had the reverse effect. I hope IPS watches this and understands my point. We shall see. Hopefully I'll get a comment from IPS, maybe even an advert, you never know your luck. I've been Nathan Oakley, I'll see you all in the next video.